I just had one of the weirdest first dates that I've ever been on tonight. This is 2 days in a row of failed dates. I thought I'd make this video quick, just kind of going over what had happened. I guess it's an interesting story at in the very least. Something that I never has happened before, didn't think would ever happen. Fucking nuts. But anyways, approached the girls yesterday in that two set. I mentioned it in the video yesterday. Um, Very cute. Russians. It's her birthday today. She didn't have any real plans. She's very talkative over text, so it was easy to get her out. Met her at the mall at 8 p.m. Didn't Everything was going great. She's very bubbly, very personable. She's asking me questions. I'm able to, there's physical touch, there's chemistry immediately. She's fine walking to find a spot because in Pattaya I don't really know the best bars to go to. Most of the bars that I see are filled with working girls and guys just getting drunk, and it's not very the best environment, I don't think. So we were just gonna go for a walk. Ended up finding this nice little spot near the smoothies place that I go. Things are going great. I'm leading the date. I'm telling her, hey, let's cross the street here. Let's go here. Let's go upstairs. Okay, it's too hot here. Let's go back down. We get to the inside of the place, and I pick the spot to sit. I tell her to sit next to me instead of across from me, so it's not like a job interview. So just doing what you should be doing as a man, leading the dates. I'm not asking her where she wants to go. I'm just leading. As things come up, I'm figuring out, okay, let's go here. Okay, this doesn't work. It's too hot here. Let's go down here. Things are going great. We're in the restaurant. Things are escalating. We're listening to the band. I'm asking her what she likes to do. Is she adventurous? Is she spontaneous? Qualifying her, telling her that I like that she's adventurous, future projecting, like, oh, we'll go do this. I'll show you Mexico. I'll show you the US. You will show me Russia. We have these little inside jokes. Things are going great. And at some point, when the band is playing, I'm getting closer to her. I pull her in. I start kissing her. It's very, very much on. There's definitely a connection. There's definitely chemistry here. And I started to see that I would show her how to make YouTube videos. And she's like, yeah, that sounds really good. That sounds great. We finish our smoothies. Things are looking great. Like smooth sailing, having a great connection with this girl. Not sure where we're going to go yet next. Maybe to the place here. I'll show her YouTube. Maybe we'll go to another place just to get even more time together. But as we're getting ready to leave, she needs to use the toilet. And as she's going to the toilet, she steps on a stray cat that bites her foot. And I didn't really understand what was going on at first. I thought she scraped her foot, like maybe on some sidewalk or something like that. So I didn't really think much of it. She showed me it. And because she speaks Russian, her English isn't the best, I kind of just assumed, okay, she's fine, no big deal, whatever. We'll go to the pharmacy, we'll get a bandage, we'll put some alcohol on it. We'll put some Neosporin on it. Things will be fine. Get to the pharmacy. The lady behind the counter is kind of like freaking us out, saying we have to go get a shot and go to the hospital and all this stuff. And I thought she was overreacting a little bit. And then I took my date to the apartment. I was going to show her the YouTube, but she said it was very quick. And I said, oh, at the very least, let's just put the bandage on your foot in the lobby. And that's when I found out that it wasn't just a scrape, it was a bite from a random stray cat. So I ChatGPT'd that. It's definitely something that you need to address immediately. I knew this as a public health technician in the Air Force. Any stray animals, you want to get a rabies shot immediately. So for the rest of the night, we are going to hospitals and trying to figure out what to do to get this sorted out. There's a hospital right next to her hotel that she's staying at. We go in there. It looks nice. It's clean. There's nobody in the waiting room. It's like, oh, this is perfect. This will be easy. They don't accept her insurance. So we find out the price was like 1,400 baht, which is probably like $50. We should have just paid it and been done with it. But figured, okay, insurance is going to cover it. Let's just go to this hospital. It ends up being 30 minutes away out of Pattaya. So Uber there costs 250 baht. On the way back, it costs 250. So it's like, okay, this doesn't even make sense. But get all the way out there. It's like a 30-minute drive in this Isuzu, whatever kind of car. The engine light is on. It's rattling and shit. It's just not ideal. But I'm not making a big deal. Like, it's whatever. We'll handle it. We'll come up with the situation. It's not a big deal. I understand that she's kind of freaking out now in the back seat. We still have good chemistry. We're making out a little bit. And then things just kind of start turning. The longer we're in the car, the more we have to go deal with this new fucking hospital that's 30 minutes away. Immediately when we get inside, it's one of those like crackhead hospitals that you will see on, like, my first thought is It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia in the waiting room, but like people holding their heads, bunch of people in the waiting room just waiting. I could just tell, like, this is going to take fucking hours to get in and out. The doctor was apparently in surgery at the time, so who knows how long that's going to take for him to even get done to see anybody. So very quickly, it was apparent, like, I'm not waiting around for this shit. I'm not, yes, I will wait for you. You are my date. I will make sure you're safe. That's part of my role as the man that I invited you out. Shit happens. I will take care of it. I will lead. I will figure out what to do. So immediately it's like, fuck this. We're just going to go back. I'll pay for the taxi. I'll pay for the damn shot. I'm not going to waste hours in a shitty fucking hospital in Thailand with a bunch of people waiting already. Could take forever. So get back in the Uber. She's very quiet. She's talking to her sister. You could just tell, like, the whole interaction is just basically done. Like, this is a terrible first date, and it's her birthday. And I over escalated in the car. So, like, you could just tell it was done. So ended up making the most of it, got to the hospital that we were previously at. She sees the doctor. She pays in cash instead of using the insurance. So it was like 3,000 baht, which is probably like 125 bucks, maybe 150 bucks. It sucks, but it's better than waiting around for that shit. I offered to pay for the shot just because I don't want to be there, and she didn't want to accept it. And at this point, I could tell that all attraction was lost. This date is over. I understand. I mean, it's totally understandable. It's just frustrating that another cool girl that I liked and we were hitting it off, and then some random fucking rabies shit happens. Like, how I never expected this in a million years. Like, I didn't expect to be going traveling to hospitals tonight. I didn't expect that it was on. We had this connection, things were happening, and then a stray cat fucking bites her. Like, that's crazy. But yeah, I figured I would just make this video venting about, I don't know if I'm venting, it's just what happened. I'm not upset about it. I will say that it did give me some good experience leading. I had to problem solve. I had to figure out, okay, you need bandages, let's get bandages. Okay, you need to go to the hospital, let's get to the hospital. Okay, this hospital sucks, let's go back to the other hospital. Let's tell them what's going on. Her phone to call the insurance agency. WhatsApp doesn't work in Russia, so I had to problem solve and use my phone. I was like, oh, wait, I have international minutes. I can do all this. So it was a good lesson in leading. I definitely probably over escalated. You can read about this in the school group. I'm writing a field report about it. I'm not quite sure if I did. Like, I was kind of trying to get her mind off of things, and we were escalating, so it was getting pretty hot and heavy. But after that, everything kind of changed, and then the whole going to a hospital, it's shithole. Having to come all the way back, like, we wasted an hour in the car and back, and then she's still got to get these shots. She's still nervous about what's going on. Yeah, crazy. That's 2 dates in a row. I guess I will say that being proactive and doing the approaches got me on these dates with super attractive girls, which I would not have had the opportunity if I was not doing that. So that's a win as well. Let's see, what else is a win? Made out with a girl. She was super cute. She's 26. I'm 42. Like, that's fucking dope. Definitely good leading. Definitely good making a new video about this, I guess. I don't know. It's a cool, interesting story. I'll never forget the time I was in Thailand and I went on a date for a girl whose birthday it was, and she had to get rabies or a rabies shot. And I guess another good thing is it didn't happen to me. I don't need to get rabies shots myself. I don't know. Yeah. Wild date. Gonna keep grinding, improving. This motivates me more to go out and do more approaches to get interesting interactions. The problem is it does take time. Like I did spend all night with her at 8 p.m. to 1 a.m. now. So I did not get as much content done as I wanted, but I guess I got an interesting story. Maybe that is interesting to you guys. Let me know if you guys have any crazy date stories that you want to share in the comments. Because this was up there as one of probably the second worst first date ever. I mean, she was a good girl. It's just shit happens and like there's no coming back from that. It's just bad emotions. And that worst first date was when a girl told me the world was flat and she beat up her brother with a baseball bat. And I'll probably post that one day in the school group. I think I got a field report on that. But yeah, that's it for now. I'm going to go to bed. I got to wake up early and do my morning routine. So gonna get a little less sleep, but I will post this. I will see you guys tomorrow with something, podcast, a video. I don't know. Maybe I'll get another date tomorrow. That'd be nice. It'd be nice to finally like connect with one of these girls and have it go somewhere. But that's part of the journey. At least I've been getting on these dates to build this experience. So that's pretty cool. All right, I'll leave it there. That's it. Peace.